Hello everybody, Tom here. Well, we're getting into that very wonderful time of year again, and that being Christmas time. Now, this is definitely one of my favourite times of the year, okay? Despite being a lot older now and not having the excitement of ripping loads of presents open as a child, I still very much enjoy Christmas time. That said, I think it's very important that we realise just how dangerous this time of year can be. Now, I've spoken in videos in previous years about the impact of your physical health and mental health at Christmas time. Today, I want to speak about a very contentious subject matter that a lot of us probably don't consider the repercussions of, and that is drink driving. Okay, Christmas time is the time of year when most of us relax around our family and friends, and we'll go to parties. It's a very social time of year. It's a very good time of year like that, and we will have a drink, okay? And we'll have a drink and we'll enjoy ourselves. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, nothing at all. Absolutely. Go out, let your hair down, enjoy the season. But let me give you one big warning, okay? Do not, under any circumstances, drink drive. I have seen firsthand what drink driving can do. I have watched a friend of mine lose his licence for 3 years, driving heavily under the influence. While nobody was hurt, God knows how, he proceeded to drive under the influence and smashed his car into a wall. He also caused damage to another vehicle as well as his own. He was banned from driving for 3 years, and it's impacted in multiple other ways, okay? Now, apart from the mental impact and the physical impact it's had on him, it's also not helped him career-wise. He's back on track now, but he's had to do his time and basically ultimately pay the consequences. The message here is clear. If you're going to have a drink this Christmas, that's absolutely fine. Whatever you do not get behind the wheel. Ever. Not even for a small drive down the road. Do not do it. Walk, or get a designated driver, somebody sober, or get a taxi. Pay. Do not drink drive, okay? I can't tell you enough. You know, people die, people get injured, they get maimed. You lose more by drink driving than you do by being sensible, okay? And remember, when you're having a drink this Christmas, it is not just what you've drunk on the night that you may drive, okay? If you're drinking on Christmas Eve and you decide to get in the car, it's not the impact always necessarily the same day. Remember, alcohol can take up to 8 hours to remove from your system 1 unit. So if you've had an absolute skinful the night before and you're getting in a car the next day, the effects could still be there. You could still be way over the limit. And trust me, the police will arrest you for you being over the limit the day after. Even if you don't feel like you're drunk, you don't feel like you're unable to do X, Y, Z. If it's in your system and you do the breathalyzer test and it's coming up over the limit, you are in trouble, okay? Please, hear this advice. I've said it, I'm not going to say it again, alright? I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I'm going to tell you now. Enjoy yourself. That's what Christmas is here for. It's a great time of year. Have a drink, have a laugh. Maybe find time though. I do this after Boxing Day, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. When it comes to the 27th, I literally don't touch a drop of alcohol. I would literally probably spend the majority of that day recovering. And I won't get into a car till very late in that night, where my body has had ample time to process the amount of alcohol that I've got in me. Admittedly, I only live 6 miles from my parents and my family. So it's not like I'm having to drive 20, 30, 40 miles. I'm not having to go over any main motorways or anything. But it ain't the point. At the end of the day, it would be foolish of me to get in the car and then be caught up by the police the next day because I've had a load the night before. And I would reiterate that to you. Think long and hard about your recovery after a long session in this season. You're someone that's going to drink for most of Christmas Day and probably all of Boxing Day, as I do. I don't really drink much the rest of the year, so I do have a bit of a blowout at Christmas time, and the same for New Year as well. But in all honesty, I understand now just the implications of what you're doing, and really I can't stress this enough. I used to play football with somebody whose brother was killed by a drink driver, and his brother was younger than him. He was the eldest, I think. And he felt so strongly about alcohol, it made him teetotal. The thought that somebody could be so irresponsible that they would get in a car after drinking a lot and then cause the death of his brother, which him and his family are never going to forget. He was adamant on never touching a drop of alcohol because of what he'd done. So I'm pleading with you, enjoy yourself this year, as I plan to. Always think about the consequences. It's warning because it needs to be there. People forget, they relax a little bit too much, think they get away with it, and trust me, you will not get away with it. The police are primed and ready this time of year to catch anybody who's trying to get right on. Okay, be careful. This is my third and final video of the week. I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Thank you kindly. Third and final video, as I said, please put down in the comment section below. How cautious are you regarding this? Do you know have any horror stories? I'm sure we all do, of somebody that didn't pay attention and did think they could get away with it. It just isn't worth it. Please consider what you're doing, okay? As a grown adult. I mentioned responsibility in the video earlier in the week. You are responsible. Don't blame it on anyone else. You're silly enough to get behind the wheel of a car after having a skinful, and you're caught. It's on you. No one else. End of the day. Please, 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 if you consider, hit that subscribe button down below. That'd be really great. Consider as well, if you would, give me a thumbs up and a like. And let's hear this bell sign go ding dong so you know my next content's out. I will be back next week, as always, with a few more videos. But until then, please take care of yourselves and bye for now.